Hey, welcome to Brighter Rays this week. We are in Proverbs chapter 6, and we'll be looking at verses, we are in 12 through 19. So we're looking at the rest of the chapter here, 12 through 19. That is the plan for this week. So, let me start by reading that. It says, "A worthless person, a wicked man, goes about with crooked speech, winks with his eyes, signals with his feet, points with his finger, with perverted heart devises evil, continually sowing discord. Therefore calamity will come upon him suddenly. In a moment he will be broken beyond healing. There are 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among his brothers." That is the word of the Lord. Now, last week in our study, we looked at Proverbs chapter 6, the part right before this, and we heard that we need to consider the ant. So we saw her hard work in season and out of season. From the ants, we see the wisdom of God. That's what he's saying. We must learn the lesson that God never called us to laziness. He never did. A sluggard is not a good lifestyle. It is a sinful lifestyle. You can't say that I'm being sluggardly is just who you are. It's like that. If that's just like your personality, I'm just a sluggard. Can't do that. Laziness, being a sluggard, is sin. So now if you find yourself being a sluggard, Solomon drops you into a wider category he's going to call worthless. You're worthless. Now, I want to start out the study by giving you a biblical example of what we're talking about. You can turn over to 1 Samuel chapter 2, and we're going to read 12 through 17 and 22 through 25. Let me read that. It says, "Now the sons of Eli were worthless men. They did not know," there you go, right away, start at the front. "They did not know the Lord. The custom of the priests with the people was that when any man offered sacrifice, the priest's servant would come while the meat was boiling with a 3-pronged fork in his hand, and he would thrust it into the pan or kettle or cauldron or pot. All that the fork brought up, the priest would take for himself. This is what they did at Shiloh to all Israelites who came there. Moreover, before the fat was burned, the priest's servant would come and say to the man who was sacrificing, 'Give meat for the priest to roast, for he will not accept boiled meat from you, but only raw.' If the man said to him, 'Let them burn the fat first, and then take as much as you wish,' he would say, 'No, you must give it to me, give it now, and if not, I will take it by force.' Thus the sin of the young men was very great in the sight of the Lord, for the men treated the offering of the Lord with contempt." And then he skipped down to the next part. "Now Eli was very old, and he kept hearing all that his sons were doing to all Israel, and how they lay with the women who were serving at the entrance to the tent of meeting. And he said to them, 'Why do you do such things? For I hear your evil dealings from all these people. No, my sons, it is not good report that I hear the people of the Lord spreading abroad. If someone sins against a man, God will mediate for him. But if someone sins against the Lord, who can intercede for him?' But they would not listen to the voice of their father, for it was the will of the Lord to put them to death." All right, so that's an example right off the bat here of what the Bible calls worthless men. It says, and Samuel says, "Now the sons of Eli were worthless men." So there is a category of people that are worthless. Now that goes against our culture today because everyone is special. Everyone is we're all snowflakes, and we're all just perfect the way we are. The Bible says no. It says there is a category of people that are worthless. They don't love God. They're worthless. So, but this is what sin does to people. It renders them worthless. When people embrace what God calls an abomination, what God says he hates, they become what they embrace. So, let's turn over to Proverbs this week. Let us fear the Lord, and then see that we grow in wisdom by hearing about what this worthless person is. Now, I know it's not It's not PC to call people worthless because everyone is special, everyone is great, everyone is awesome. But the Bible says no. If you are a sinner, unrepentant, and you don't fear the Lord, guess what? You're worthless. You're worthless. Now, I may not want to hear that. That might be hate speech or whatever. I don't care. But that's what the Bible says. And it's true. We know worthless people. We know them. We see them. We meet them. We used to be them. Hopefully that's something we used to be, what we once were. But now we're not. And hopefully that's true. But there you go. That's what you got for this week. So come back next time and we'll take a look at 12 through 15 and just talking about who these worthless people are. So come back next time